For centuries, myths told of dragons guarding ancient treasures. But what if the dragons were real? In 2011, miners in Canada weren't digging for gold. They were excavating oil sands when their heavy equipment struck something impossibly hard. It wasn't rock, it wasn't a typical fossil. They had uncovered a monster, perfectly preserved. Scientists were called to the scene. Slowly, carefully, they chiseled away the stone surrounding the discovery. A snout emerged, covered in armored plates. Then a neck, a torso, all encased in polygonal scales. This was no legend. It was a real-life dragon, frozen in time. They named it Asterisk, Boreala pelta, Mark Michelli asterisk, a new species of nodosaur, a heavily armored plant-eating tank from the Cretaceous period. This creature was 18 feet long and weighed nearly 3,000 pounds. Its body was a fortress of bone and keratin. Even its eyelids were armored. But how did it become so perfectly fossilized? The evidence points to a sudden, violent end. 110 million years ago, this armored giant was likely grazing near a river. A massive flood, perhaps from a storm, swept it out to sea. Its bloated body floated for days, maybe weeks, before finally sinking to the ocean floor. There, in the dark, oxygen-poor depths, mud enveloped its entire body, creating a perfect stone sarcophagus. This rapid burial protected it from scavengers. It preserved every scale, every armor plate, even the remnants of its last meal. The level of preservation is so incredible, researchers could even determine its color, reddish-brown camouflage, to hide it from giant predators. This wasn't just a skeleton, it was a dinosaur mummy. A snapshot of life from a world we can barely imagine. It's the closest we've ever come to seeing a real dragon, not as a mythical beast, but as a living, breathing animal. And it proves that our planet's history is far stranger and more spectacular than any legend. We thought dragons were fantasy, but the truth was just buried beneath our feet, waiting.